Hey, it's Chris from War for Anxiety, and in this video I'm going to answer the question, is mindfulness dangerous? Mindfulness has been sold for a huge array of benefits and is especially effective at reducing anxiety and depression, and it's pretty easy and accessible to do. You can do it at home, you can do it around your life. It's not a treatment that you need to travel somewhere for, so it seems like a really good solution. But is there a dark side to mindfulness? Is there problem areas? Is there some reasons we should be wary of it? Well, the good news is that mindfulness is generally very safe. Most people practice, the overwhelming majority of people practice mindfulness and don't have any problems. But that's not to say that it's always fun, particularly if you have anxiety. You probably have a lot of worries, and we like to distract ourselves a lot. So the idea of sitting with our own thoughts can be very unpleasant. And some people say that they find mindfulness fun or relaxing, but most people don't, because the idea that we would just sit with our own thoughts, some of those thoughts can be quite negative, isn't fun. It's good for us, but it's not necessarily fun. So when should you be cautious, and when could mindfulness actually have a negative impact? Well, if you're brand new to mindfulness, you should start slowly. Just like if you're going to start exercising, you don't walk out the first day and go for a 3-hour run. You start with a short run and you build up to the longer distances. And mindfulness is the same. We should start with nice small bouts to get used to it and just to get comfortable with the idea of sitting with our own mind, because there can be unpleasant thoughts coming up, and if we try to just sit with those for an hour, then that's going to be really unpleasant. Whereas if we start off with some nice little 5-10 minute bouts of mindfulness and gradually work up to longer sessions if we want to, then you're going to avoid any really unpleasant memories and any trauma working its way into your mind and having to sit there with them. So start slowly and work up. Secondly, if you have any specific, fairly serious mental health conditions to the point where you're dealing with a mental health professional or a doctor, then it's certainly worth speaking to them about mindfulness before you get started. Get their professional expert opinion on whether it's right for you and whether you want to do it in a supervised way or whether you're fine just to get going at home in small doses. Speak to them and they will be able to guide you. So mindfulness is great, but it can be unpleasant at first, and we certainly don't want to dive into hour-long sessions if you've never done mindfulness before, because it might bring up some unpleasant memories. Probably will for those of us that are anxious, but if you stick with it and you just little and often, you will start seeing the benefits. Hopefully that was useful. If so, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on mental health. Also, if you are looking to start your mindfulness practice, we have an app called Mindfulness for Anxiety. It's free to use, and I will put a link in the description below. See you soon.